It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer, and you're live at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. How are you, everybody? I'm doing okay. Looks like we got a bit of window cleaning to do. That looks a little bit better, doesn't it? Oh, I made it worse. Hang on. I'll be with you. Oh, hang on. I tell you what we need. We need the magic... Oh, what is going on here? Oh, that'll do, and it's just a little bit by ear, a little bit sparkly. Right, okay. It's Friday Night Live. How we doing, Robert, Powell, Calvin, Tater? You're all at the Stone Grove. Irish craft beer guy, Alan Mead, Hap Tulip. Sergio is in. How you doing, Sergio? I'm going to pour a beer. Friday night. Looking forward to this all day. After shot, had Tulips in. Hi Taff, hello, how we doing? Jazz Lions, how we doing? Big Kev, there he is. Let's kick the doors open. We certainly will. Evening Robbie, evening Kevlev. Stephen Ball's in. Spit and polish. How you doing, Steve? Evening, everybody. I'm on the voice bit again. Lewis has been a member for 1 month. Good evening. Thank you so very much, Lewis, for the membership. Is the Hasseröder in the perfect draft? No, it's not. Well, if it's in your perfect draft, that's great. I hope you enjoy it. So, there we go then. There we go. How's your week been, Calvin Dixon? It's been all right. It's been all right, it's been one of those weeks, really. I haven't stopped raining. I don't like the rain. I don't like the rain at all. I'm like this, looking for the blue sky. Where's the blue sky? Sure, back inside. Yeah, I've been for the haircut. Evening all. Cheers, Matt Williams. Cheers, everyone. Let's have a Friday night sip. Steve, did you see my epic stout video battle today? Today's video, Conor McGregor's stout versus Camden stout versus Brewdog's Jet Black Heart versus Guinness. Put them all up against each other. One big fight. Did you see it, Steve? Did you see the video? If not, watch it. It's really interesting. Nice. Nice. How's everybody's week been? Oh, yeah, it's been raining. My week's been okay. It's been raining, been wet. Captain Meats and Friends, he's been a member for 45 months. That's 12, 24, 36. That's nearly 4 years, Captain Meat. Good evening, my fellow alkates. Rough week, rain, man, flu. Cheers to everyone. Raising a perfect draft stellar to all you lovely folk. Ryan McKenzie. No, I know. It's hard, isn't it, the rain? This time of year. Because it's been so long now, haven't it? It's been so long. It's been like October, you're starting to kind of go into winter, November, then December, Christmas, then January, then February, and you're like, oh, by this stage, I'm like this. Oh, goodness me, like I need the sunshine. I need the spring to come soon. Evening, everyone. Hi, Simon. You well? Yes, I am. Watching Def Leppard live now from Los Angeles. Love the channel. Enjoy. Which stout did you like the best? I thought Forged and Black Heart were super smooth, but all lacked a bit of flavour. I actually went with the Conor McGregor Forged. I thought that was the best beer. Al Humphreys, hello, how are you doing? Spitfire Callum, how are you doing? 128 people in. Hit the like button down below. I tell you what I'd like to do tonight. Stuart Grant, why do you think that the Perfect Draft have new releases constantly when the Blades last one was Red Stripe ages ago? I just don't think like Heineken are that very well invested in it, to be honest. Got a load of those Williams Brothers East and West Coast IPAs today. So hit the like button down below. Hit that like button down below. Let's get in there and do it. I want to get as many people liking as possible so we can then we can then get more people into the live stream. More people into the live stream, more people having a good time. Thank you very much, job done. I'm looking forward to a trip to Bridgend tomorrow for beer and rugby. Kevin Patton, hopefully you have a good time. Go to the bottle shop on the corner. Train station, go out the train station, turn right out of the train station, and it's immediate kind of like, it's like a left. And then you end up right in this bottle shop. If you don't hit the bottle shop from the train station, it's literally right there. It's not far at all. Go back on yourself and go down the other road, and you'll soon find the bottle shop. It's a really good bottle shop. Dog's Window Brewery. Well, hope we're feeling better. Yeah, absolutely. So we got 40 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. So we're going to play a game tonight. I believe, just before I come onto the live stream, I was 39 subscribers away from my next 1,000 subscribers. That'll take us to 72,000 subscribers on the channel. So what I would like, hopefully, is, because we've done it before. We've done it before on the channel. What I would like, hopefully, is getting to that 72,000 subscribers. That would be amazing. F1 season. Yes, F1 season is going to be great. Captain Meat. Hamilton to Ferrari. Yeah, I think it's a good thing. Here we go. Finally Friday, Paul Goggin. But yeah, that would be amazing if we could find our next, like that 40 subscribers, 39 subscribers we need tonight to be able to get to 72,000 subscribers. That would be amazing. So if you know anyone who's interested in beer, if you could WhatsApp them and send them a message, put it on Facebook, do whatever you can on social media to get our channel out there, that would be absolutely fan-dabby-doby, wouldn't it? That would be great. 142 people watching, 52 likes. Hi Simon, long time. I since joined the live. I watched pretty much all of your vids since I found you in 2018. You, the guy that got me into proper craft beer just before supermarkets got into it. Yeah, supermarket. I've had a run of supermarket beers all week this week, and I'll be honest with you, they're not very good. They're really not very good. It's a real shame, actually. The standard has dropped. The supermarket craft beer standard has dropped, and it's a real shame because it was so good for a long time, wasn't it? It was really good. Now it's all tasting like soapy lemon washing up liquid. It really is. Dreadful quality now from, and it all tastes the blooming same as well. It's as if they're all sharing the recipe. Richard, that's right. The standard has dropped, but the price hasn't. Hi Alan, not sure I'll make it past 9 p.m. Oh wait, I have a Galahad 2.5 ABV supermarket beers. It really is, Paul Goggin, it is. This guy's great, thank you so very much. Hard Tulip, I'm glad you like. Supermarkets seem to have lost interest in quality control. Well, Battle of the Irish Stouts, yeah. If you want good beer, go to Lidl and Aldi, buy their lagers. Absolutely, Captain Meat. And Billy said, Battle of the Irish Stouts. So we got 154 people in. Hit that like button down below. Hit that like button down below. Come on, let's do it. Let's do 100 likes. 100 likes. Hit the like button down below for 100 likes. Come on, everybody. Hit that like button down below for 100 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. During the situation of 2020, we used to do 100 likes in less than a minute. We used to do like 100 likes in 30 seconds. We used to like, poof, straight out the gate, everybody was liking it. It was amazing. If we can, come on, let's go for it. Let's go for it. 70 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Let's grow this live feed. Let's get people in through the door. 70 likes, 30 likes to go. 30 likes to go at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Come on, everybody, let's build this live stream up. Let's do it. Pancake Day, Valentine's Day this week. Which one meant more to you guys? Love a pancake, me, says Big Kev. In the car from work watching Stone the Crow's Pub. Roy has been, and you've been skiing as well, Roy. I read your email. And you got some amazing, I'm looking forward to the beers you're going to send me, Roy. They seem really blooming excellent. I bought 4 from Tesco and couldn't tell the difference between them all. No off flavours, just taste the same. Matt Williams, you're absolutely right, my friend. You're absolutely right. It's all tasting the same. I don't normally like Brewdog, but the Rattle & Rumage Stout is lovely. So, I mean, don't apologise. Don't apologise. If you like the beer, great. Great. What annoys me is all the modern flavoured lagers. Lager should be lager. I suppose so. Glenn think the supermarket craft beer shelves are now too saturated. I walk in every week wondering whether the ones I like will still be there. Yep. Concert finish. Not look live. Doing a Patronus for Frankie tonight whilst watching. Sergio, enjoy. Hard Tulip hates Valentine's. Billy says, what's the betting? We get some leftover pancake stout in a few weeks, of course. Right, come on then, everybody. Let's get to 100 likes. 84 likes. 16 likes to go. 16 likes to go for 100 likes. Hit the like button down below. Come on, everybody. Let's do it. 15 more likes to go. There's a like button in the corner here. There's a like button in the corner. You can either like it or dislike it. Let's go for it. We'll win the Champions League with Aberdeen within 3 years. Of course you will, Big Kev. 9 likes to go. 9 likes to go. 9 likes to go for 100 likes. Come on, everybody. Let's do it. 994. Come on, there's a like button just down here. Just down here. 6 more likes to go. 6 more likes to go. Feels like real hard work tonight, this does. 3 more likes to go. Come on, 3 more likes to go at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub for 100 likes. Come on, everybody, let's do it. Let's do it. Feels like tumbleweed. 100 likes, yeah, we've done it. 100 likes, there we go. I'll shut up for a bit now. Simon, watched your video today of that ridiculously hot dog near you. You need to do a hot food challenge again, mate. Blooming brilliant, entertaining you. Ryan McKenna, I think I've done my stomach in with all these damn, like, I fart uncontrollably now. I like terribly. It's just all this hot food. I think I've done myself in. Hi Simon, your team Cardiff City Football Club. Yeah, I quite like Cardiff. Thank you for liking Hard Tulip. Treasure Homebrew. Hello, how are you doing? I'm gonna yawn. Why don't we see the likes on YouTube anymore as viewers? I've noticed this a few weeks now. Is it just me or a YouTube problem? I don't know. We currently got 109. We got 109 likes. I'm drinking a Dragon Stout, rather nice. Kite wine, sorry. Hope you're feeling better. You look better. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And A777 says, good video with the stouts. Jacob Gardner, love watching, but I'm on call this weekend, so no brewskis for me. Calvin Dixon, can see likes no problem. So maybe it's just some people, maybe it's the others. I suppose it depends what you're watching. Are you watching on a television set? Are you watching on your phone? Are you watching on a tablet? What are you watching on, guys? Tell me who can see the likes and what you're watching on. Who can't see the likes and what you're watching on. We'll soon see. It might be a mobile phone. Hard Tulips, 50 in Newcastle. Simon, there is a glow across the screen from the white lights in the background. I know. I'll have to have another clean, ain't I? Is that a bit better? Is that a bit better? That's a bit better, isn't it? It's a bit better. Evening from Helsinki with Verdant, the first note pale ale. Sounds good. Paul Jones, yo man, how's it going? Yo man. iPad, I can see the likes. Cheers from Brooklyn, Desktop Monster. Awesome, watching in America. That fixed it. It really did, didn't it? Watching on an old black and white set, says Boris Blade. Here we are, much better. Can see likes on a Samsung Galaxy. And Split, the Black Hat, and Conor McGregor version, both excellent. Cheshire Homebrew, it's gone now. There we go. Renegade Detour. Looking well, Simon. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Steve Jeffrey, on an iPad, you can see the likes. Hi, been working all day. Have you, Reese? Simon, something wrong. There's 154 watching, but can only see 6 likes. I can see 173 people watching and 122 likes. What's on the TV tonight? There must be something on the TV. We normally got a few hundred people watching by now. I don't know what's happening. There we go. You can see the likes on your phone, but you can't see it on the TV. Lovely sign with the green light in it. It's great. Thank you very much, Paul Jones. Yeah, it's a nice flashy. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? My wife got me that for Christmas. Operator error, maybe those who can't see the likes. Conor McGregor, lol. Big Kev, hoodie strings need adjusting. Oh, do they think? Oh, there we go. Big Kev, there we go. Watching on my computer, so through the telly. Likes are not updating. Maybe we got a problem. Maybe there's more people watching than what's going on here. Evening, Jess. How you doing? David Robbins. Evening. Just chilling, having a few Rhinebackers. What am I? I'm drinking the Patronus, so something similar. We had it made. My wife had it made in a little specialist kind of arty shop. They did a very good job. Cheshire Homebrew. Is chatting with someone. It says 129 likes. Yeah, that's right. Evening, everyone. Hope you're all well, says Steve Brown. Have you had this winter flu yet? We are only just getting over it. Paul Jones. All the family got it. I had something 2 weeks ago and my glands come up like this and it fought it off in 24 hours. I was injected with something in the army and I've never been ill since. It's literally like, touch wood, bulletproof. Whatever they stuck in me in the army, they've made me into some kind of weird machine. I'm never ill. Touch wood. I'm touching wood. I'm never ill. What you had for dinner, Simon? I had pizza. Gareth, good evening all. I'm going to Prague in a few weeks. Any beery recommendations whilst I'm there? Yes, you need to go to one of the old Prague beer halls. And then go to a bar where you're going to go, like, I can't remember the name of the bar now, but you've got to go underground to get to it. It's amazing. Naval Need guy, outspoken again. Can't go there. Can't go there. Nathan from Wigan, sorry not been in a while. I'm on the San Miguel and Chili Heatwave Doritos. Nathan Heaton, well done. I had a pepperoni pizza, but I ate it early. I ate it early because I was fed up of coming on the Stone Crow Virtual Pub, full up. I was determined to eat at about 4-ish today. 7 o'clock, beer time. No belly full of food, no messing about, no belly full of food, trying to drink and pizza in my stomach, you know, all that kind of stuff. Bit of space for some beer, and I'm enjoying it tonight. I really am. I'm really enjoying it because, what are we? 19 minutes in, and it's just going down nicely. I may have told you this story before. I worked in a pub once. I worked in many pubs. And we finished work. We all used to sit around for a pint after finishing work on a Saturday. We used to do a disco, and the disco used to be really busy. And we all used to have this like just chilling out after lock the doors. And they give me my pint. And I did this. I was 19 years old, and I did this. And it was like a pint of Worthington cream flow. And the manager turned around to me and he said, if you don't put that pinky down, I'll chop it off, he said. Phil his name was. I don't know where he is now. He went off working. He was a good manager. He turned his pub round and they gave him a really big pub, a big food pub, and he was doing, Phil and Mandy they were doing really well. Same here, can't drink when I've had food. Steve Jeffrey, I know, I like a few hours in between. Reese, I agree. Julep, lol. Simon's in the zone. I am. Reese is off Sunday. Am I live tomorrow? No. No, I can't. I can only do this sort of thing once a week. My brain melts. It does. If you see me on a Saturday morning, I'm like this. When I first started the Stone Crow, when I was doing it twice a week, I used to do one on a Tuesday, and I was okay. I used to do the Friday night one then, and by Saturday morning, I'd be sitting in the garden, like, with my head in my hands, like, laying down, laying down, like, oh my God. Because I used to do all my reviews as well. I'd be knackered. It was absolutely knackered me. So, unfortunately, I had to stop the Tuesday one. And then I got really, really blooming tired, and I was like, I'm having the summer off. I have to have the summer off. So I did till May, and then I was like, I need a break. So I had like this, I started having the summers off, and that worked really well. It worked really well because by the time the autumn came round, I was looking forward to it again. But this year we were really late coming back because, well, I was just like battling, like I felt like I was swimming against the tide. I just couldn't get back. I just couldn't get back on the horse. Our Duff beer late. Oh yes. Good stuff on the old Duff. Question: did you decide what you were doing with the Blade sub and PD machines? Sub's gone. I got the Perfect Draft and the Blade still. I'm gonna keep them. I'm gonna keep the two machines. His hair looked better longer. Did he? Oh, some people like it long, some people like it short. Be nice to see your good lady wife. She encouraged me to get my last tattoo. Gaz Mix. She plays the games now. It's funny, we used to do it in the situation. We used to do this together. And she used to have a bottle of wine, she used to have a drink, and she used to have fun with everybody. We had people coming in, and it was a real good laugh, wasn't it? The Stone Crow Virtual Pub, but it was hard at the end. It really was. Got 4 Emperor's Brewery to drink tomorrow. Join me on the dark side. Enjoy. My local has started doing warm runny yolks, black pudding, Scotch eggs, black pudding chunks mixed in with the sausage meat. If there is a better pub like Bite, I've yet to see it. Mr. Kite Wine. That sounds amazing. Runny yolk, black pudding, Scotch eggs. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me, that sounds amazing. We got 233 people in at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. We got 141 likes. Can we do 160 likes? Can we do 160 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub? Hit the like button down below. Let's hit 160 likes. Come on, we got 18 likes to go. 18 likes to go. Hit the like button down below. Come on, 14 likes to go. 14 likes to go at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Let's go for it. Let's go for 160 likes. 152. 8 likes to go. 8 likes to go at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Let's do it. 8 more likes to go. 159. One more like to go. And then there's a few comments I really want to catch up on. But it's wonderful. The reason why I asked for the likes is, have a look at this now. We got 240 people in watching. 240 people live viewers now. We bumped it up. We got people coming through the door. YouTube's advertising it to people. Friday, just after 2 p.m, my routine is to head to Asda, pick up a pizza from the reduced prices section. Awesome. As I turned into the aisles, some woman had put every pizza in a trolley. 20 plus pizzas. Big cap. Did you say, whoa, 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 there's no bulk buying here, my lovely. Take one out of her trolley. I would have done. I would say, can I have one, please? Because I'm skint and I'm starving too. That's what I would have said. Not saying you're skint big, Kev. I'm just saying, that's what I would have said to her. Hey, I'm skint too. Can I have a pizza, please? Did the Bermondsey Beer Mile last Saturday. It was good, but a bit pricey. Will we see a London out and about in 2024 from you? London scares me. London scares me. It's so big. I'd love to do an out and about in London, but it does scare me. It needs organising. It really does need organising. I wouldn't mind speaking to my father-in-law about it. Because he does travel stuff. And I reckon if there's one man for the job, in and out the undergrounds, be my father-in-law. Kenny Joe 7 ASA with a $10 super chat. Cheers to my favourite barkeep. Thank you so very much, Kenny Joe 7 ASA. They're going to like that. If we're allowed to. Yay, we liked it. Thank you very much for the $10 super chat. Really like it. Amazing. Thanks for your great super chat. I really enjoy Unfiltered, especially Stella. Do you think that Unfiltered is the way forward? Yes, absolutely. Unfiltered lager, brilliant. Michael Sweeney, loving your vids, Simon. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Richard, there is a guy doing good London pub videos called Tweedy Pubs. Well worth a watch. This is the thing, see. This is the thing. I really need to get started on these out and abouts. Because the moment you start something like that, we really got to push it. Because it's a great idea, isn't it? It's a great idea. And of course, it's impossible to do everything. I'd love to do a few cities this year. I'd like to get the last train to Portsmouth. I say the last train because it's on the last end of the line. Jump on there like 6 o'clock in the morning, straight down to Portsmouth, maybe fall asleep on the train, wake up in Portsmouth, get off, do the pubs at Portsmouth, come back. I'd like to do Birmingham. I'd like to do all of these wonderful... I need to just wake up one morning and go, I'm going. No thinking about it. Just going. I'm not saying I got anxiety. I mean, I've travelled all over Europe, haven't I? You've seen me Poland and all these other places. I think it's just winter. I didn't do much last year either. It went off like a house on fire. Do you know what it was? Bristol. Bristol was really hard. I walked 27 miles. That Bristol video, I walked 27 miles in a day, and I was absolutely knackered. Absolutely knackered. And the big cities scare me. Because Bristol was like, there was so many breweries and so many bars, and I only scratched the surface with the pubs. Only scratched the surface. I need to plan, like if I go to Birmingham, try and plan a route, and then do the city centre pubs, and just get on with it and do it. But the thing is, the cities get bigger, don't they? The further I go, the bigger the cities. Like one day I'm gonna be in New York. Like oh my god, there's breweries everywhere. Like there's bars everywhere. That would be the big thing. But it was like 26 miles walking around Bristol, and it was bonkers hard. It was really hard. I think the pub tours are surely your most watched videos. They are one of my favourite. I think try and get out there. Kyle Broadbent. Poland is awesome. One of my favourite countries I've been to. It is an amazing place. I think the pub tours are surely your... Yeah, thank you very much. 9 miles. Of course, even though ever thought about a Stone the Crows community beer along at some venue, London, York, Bristol, Leeds, could do it. Go to Leeds, says Luke Payne. Come to Sheffield side, underrated. Gareth, I'd love to do that. Have you tried Overtone Brewery's Sidious Imperial Stout? 12.8% ABV, £10 a can. Would you do a review of it, Simon? Irish Steve. Stephen Chater. I would. I used to work with a lot of these breweries. I worked with Overtone on their way up. I worked with Overtone on their way up, and I was like, this brewery is gonna kill it. This brewery are gonna smash it. They are fantastic. They're gonna do amazing things, and they wanted to do amazing things. But what happened was they quickly forgot me. They quickly, like, as soon as they made it, like, they didn't need to send me any beer anymore. And they, like, I didn't even have like an email or a message from them just to say thanks for your help. It was just like, haha, we've kind of like got our message out there now, and we're doing great things, and we don't need you anymore. And it just felt a bit like, So I would love to get the Overtone beer, but I'm not going to like chase it too hard. I'm going to go and get a beer because I'm thirsty. I found Overtone because of you. Yeah, George, a lot of people did. And they literally didn't even have like any kind of email just to say thanks for your help. All right, I'm going to go and get a beer. Here we go. Paul Anna. I used to call it Paul Anna. Then somebody said it was Paul Anna. Here we go then, here we go. Three Finger Whitehead mini review. Are we going to get a Barry uncovered video? Actually don't. Well, there's a couple of bars open now in Barry. Brewery's changed as well. Brewery's got bigger. Simon, did you cut your hair yourself? Love it. Covered it back up. Lots of comments. I'll pay for you and me on the drink in London for a weekend. Ryan Mackenzie, you have to show me around as well. In Tamworth, there are at least 6 non-chain real pubs in about 500 yards of each other, including Cameron National Pub of the Year, 2022, 2023. Tamworth, oof. There's so many places in there, so many places to see. I think the council can. So all of that was going on over a year ago. It's been over a year now. Hey Simon, got 2 kiddies and another one on the way. Budget is going to be tight when my missus on maternity. What one cheap beer would you suggest? David K. I know exactly your situation. It's difficult when you like when they go past 2 years of age, and then you got to pay for their flights, and you know, like holidays become almost impossible, like type of thing. We do a lot of holiday in the UK. You didn't ask that question, though, did you? But I'm just thinking like how hard it is to like do stuff. But beer, cheap beer, you can't go wrong. Lidl, Aldi. Steinhauser in Aldi is probably the best beer that you're going to buy for your money in the UK, if you like lager. Ales, I think Badger have improved. I honestly think, like, Badger went through a bit of a rough patch. 2013, 2014, clear glass bottles, like skunky beer. And then they kind of, they put stuff in cans, and it's a little bit cheaper than some of the other stuff in cans, and it's okay. the beer generally is okay. The standard's gone back up from Badger Ales. Hobgoblin used to be one of my favourites. Years ago, when I was younger, you could go in Home Bargains and everything was £1. All of the beers were £1, or most of them were £1. Some were like 70p. You could buy like Man's Brown Ale for 70p. And you could buy some of the Canes. Remember the Canes Brewery? Some of the Thwaites. Thwaites Dark Mild, 4 cans was about £2.50. Some of the Canes beers were like 75p from Liverpool. But Hobgoblin, for me, it used to be fabulous in the bottle. 5.4% ABV. Used to be £1. Used to be £1. Roasted malt in there. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous beer. Really difficult to see it these days. It's not even on my radar. Shame, isn't it, that someone like Marston's have absolutely kind of ruined it, haven't they? Hobgoblin. They used to, Witchwood. When I was younger, I used to have a big imagination. I like my kind of, I still play games like, when I have time. Elden Ring. I like kind of like fantasy. I like to think that I can get away from this reality of the world we're living in. And I like all of that kind of like, what's the word for it? Goblins, you know, fantasy stuff, axes. What am I trying to say? Like Elden Ring, you know, like trolls and fantasy stuff, fairy tale stuff, dungeon, yeah, that sort of thing, medieval nonsense, big camp, yeah, Middle Earth, yeah, I like all that kind of stuff. And the Witchwood beers really used to appeal to me because you had stuff like Goliath, Hobgoblin, what was the other one? Circle Master. Black Witch was one of them as well. Lots and lots and lots of really kind of interesting kind of beers that really kind of, I think that's why it worked. Alan Hinman, €5 super chat. Shout out to Mark and CJL5000 on their wedding yesterday. Alan, thank you very much to Mark. Congratulations on your wedding to CJL5000. Awesome. Thanks for the super chat. Mark Doyle. Hi Simon, new to the channel. It'd be a great idea if you let us all know about a week in advance what beer you're having on the live streams and we could buy the same one and have it with you. Mark Doyle, I'm generally drinking Weiss beer on a Friday night. I'm generally drinking Paulaner, Patronus or Aldi's Rheinbacher Weiss beer. Big Weiss beer fan. Generally drinking that sort of beer if you want. I mean, you're going to be a safe bet if you get. Hello Tommy Gabriel's in. How you doing, Tommy? Oh damn, NMVM. I found Hobgoblin locally here in California. Amazing, thanks for the recommendations. Black Sabbath. I'm sure I saw Hobgoblin in my local Tesco recently. Owen's Worm Fan probably. It's probably there, but it just doesn't come out anymore. It didn't jump out at you anymore like it used to. Warsteiner, 560 bottles in Poundland. £2 a bottle. 560 bottles in Poundland. £2 a bottle. King Goblin, still good, Simon. Says Simon, don't you find the wheat beers play havoc with the guts the next day? Oath of the Abyss. Well, not really. I can kind of drink. I love wheat beer. Simon, is there any beers that you have found to be better in a bottle or can rather than on draft? Sorry to bore you, Walker 2590, but generally Weissbier is very, very kind of similar to that on cask. But generally, cask beers, if they're done right, if you catch them right fresh, they're always going to be better than pasteurized beer, because they've had to kind of like do stuff to make it preserve in a bottle, and it's never quite the same. We got a Christopher Tate £5 super chat saying, all the best, Simon. Hope you're well, mate. Thank you so very much, Christopher Tate. Anyone got a not easy natural way to stop flies around the back door? I don't know. Flying back to the Netherlands tomorrow. Can't wait to drink Francis Canner again. Big Kev, Broughton beers are good. There's a reason they have been in supermarkets for years and years. Yeah. Oh, yawning tonight. Mate, get yourself down to Adnams and get yourself a Benedict of Weiss beer for £2.50 a bottle. Top quality Weiss beer. Adnams, Benedict of Weiss beer, £2.50 a bottle. That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. We're doing great tonight. We've got 200 likes. The Asda 2 packs for £10 is a good deal. It includes quality, loads of tidy pilsners, Budvar, Pilsner Urquhart, 6 packs, etc. If you're looking for trips this year, Simon, how about the Bluebell Railway Beer Festival in West Sussex? Well worth a trip down. Simon D, I'd love that. I need to write all of these things down. I tell you what, Simon D, can I challenge you to something? I'm picking on you because you're the one that I've seen and you're the one that I'm reading at the moment. Can you list as many blooming beer festivals as you can, where they are and dates, and can you email them to me? Is that possible, Simon D? Because that will help me out no end. Because I can go through my email, I can look and I can go, I can make that one, I can't make that one, I can make that one, I can't make that one. That would be amazing, Simon D. If you can do that, it was Simon D. Yeah, so if you can do that for me, realaleguide@googlemail.com. realaleguide@googlemail.com. I work alone. I don't have a secretary. I'm useless when it comes to stuff like this. If I've got a list in front of me, I can start planning. And that's all it'll take with me. That's all it will take for me, is to be able to have some kind of organisation in my life, and I'll be fine. $209 likes. Just go to a random one. Yeah, I need to work them all out. Right, can we do 250 likes? I'll email you in about 30 minutes. I'll read it in the morning. Simon, I'll read it in the morning because I'll have a drink tonight, I'll go to bed, and then I'll wake up in the morning. I won't be reading any emails tonight. Right, 250 likes. Come on, 250 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's see if we can do it. 250 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. We got 222. That means we need 28. 28 likes to go. 28 likes to go. The reason why I'm asking for these likes is that I think we can do 300 live viewers tonight at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. But we'll only get them 300 live viewers at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub if you hit the like button, if we can keep on building the likes. So I'll set a benchmark. I'll say, can we do 250 likes? Come on, everybody. 12 more likes to go. 12 more likes to go at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub, and we'll see if we can beat that 300 live viewer mark. Come on, everybody. 10 more likes to go. 10 more likes to go at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. If we keep this up, we're on for 1,000 likes, I think. How's my maths? 10 to 7, 10 to 8. No, it's 10, quarter to 8 now. Quarter to 8, quarter to 9, quarter to 10. We've got possibly 3 hours. If we keep this rate of likes up, we've got a chance of 1,000 likes tonight. That is pretty damn cool, isn't it? Come on. 4 more likes. 4 more likes to go. Hit the like button down below. 4 more likes to go. Let's do it. 4 more likes. There's a like button down in the corner. 2 more to go. We done it. 253 likes. Thank you very much, guys. So other ones in that genre that don't look so knowledgeable. On my second bottle of Pernod, listening to Depeche Mode. Awesome. Awesome. 250 likes reached. Thank you very much, Ryan Ford. And Bungle said, is it cheating if I like for my TV's YouTube? It's on another YouTube account. Go for it, man. Go for it. Evening all, having a beer tonight to celebrate bagging AC/DC tickets. Brilliant. Metallica hit the likes. Right, I want to say as well, if I don't get to everybody's comments, don't feel frustrated. I'm on my own and I'm getting to as many comments as I can. If I'm doing this likes thing, or if I'm talking about something else and you've written a really long comment and I've missed it, I do apologise. I do apologise, but I'm on my own. I get a lot of comments coming through. I do try and get to everybody, but if I do miss a comment, I do apologise in advance. I thought you were tripping then, but my like count is frozen. I was thinking you were a terrible mess. Michael might get a Budvar 33 to drink. It's a good point. I've had that in Prague. No worries, here for the good time and conversation. JC, brilliant. Owen's Worm fan is on the Penderyn Celt Whiskey tonight. I watched good old Dominic Dale on the snooker. Do you see Dominic Dale? He's 52 years old and he got to the quarterfinals. He nearly got through, you know. He put that boy under pressure. He nearly got through. Are you going to the last Brewski Val this summer? I'd like to think, I'd like to love to, if I could. If I could, it would be amazing. Wow, yes, that would be great. Brendan, yo, Simon. Loads of comments. Doug says, Simon, haven't been here in a while. You did a video on the condition of your neighbourhood and you were cleaning up a lot of the land there. How's it going? Well, you know, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's all going good. It really is all going good. Oh, the darts, yeah, that was cool. What was his name? Christmas time. Everybody was raving about him. Sean, enjoyed the stout comparisons. I noticed you drink stout with a head. With Guinness, if you drink through the head, it's much better. Less bitter than the way we drink it in Ireland. Sean. So you get through the head, do you? Right, I see. Love the stout head-to-head video. Will you do more captured beer videos? What, like versus battles? Yeah, I like Littler. That's him, Luke Littler. Yeah, I'd like to think that I could do some more, you know, versus battles. They do well on the channel. They really do well on the channel, and I like making them. I like making them because I find I just go into a flow. I'm doing one beer, then I go on to another, then I go on to another. I'm not looking at the clock, I'm not looking at the time. I'm just flowing, I just flow. Yeah. Mr. Knight, I am absolutely fine, I really am. Have you tried the Kronenbourg Blanc? Yes, Matty 98, I had it last year. I had the French version. I didn't buy it in Tesco. I probably will buy it soon, in a few weeks' time. It's just that I thought I did it a year ago. And do a versus battle between Madri and Stella. I was thinking about doing different lagers, yeah. Have I tried Samuel Smith's chocolate stout? Doug Lindberg. Doug, the best way to see if I've reviewed a beer, and I will say I have reviewed that beer, is go into the YouTube search, put in Sam Smith's chocolate stout, it's the organic one, isn't it? And then put Real Ale Guide or Real Ale, and you'll see my video, and then you can watch it. So if ever you got a beer, let's say this one by Evan Evans, and you're like, I wonder if Simon's reviewed Wrecker by Evan Evans. Just put it into the YouTube search bar, Real Ale, Wrecker Amber Ale, and it'll come up. And if it doesn't come up, I haven't done it. But there's not many. There's not many of the classics, the absolute classics. There's not many that I haven't done. So do that, search that. Samuel's chocolate stout is fantastic. It really is, yeah. Have you ever had jock itch, Simon? If so, best cure, please. What is it? I don't even know. I've had a few itches in my time, but I don't know about jock itch. Evening, I'm on the Crompton Oak cider. Cheap and cheerful. Great for a barbecue for the summer. Ben Ridings. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. I like the cheap and cheerful stuff. I really do. I think that's why I'm a bit kind of miffed with all of this supermarket craft beer at the moment, where they're charging you £3.50 a can and the stuff's blooming boring. It's really boring. I've had a whole week. This week. Morrison's craft beer, Tesco craft beer, Sainsbury's craft beer, and I can't tell. Some of them I'm like, oh, I've got the supermarket mixed up. I think I might have bought this one in Tesco or Sainsbury's, and I'm like, ugh. They all taste the blooming same. They all taste the same, and they're charging you ridiculous amounts of money for the stuff. Which beer do you think you have drank the most of in your lifetime, Simon? Probably a premium lager, I guess. No, definitely not a premium lager. Definitely not. Do you know, it's probably this, Big Kev. I'm not being lazy and just going, oh, it's probably this. I'm not being lazy. It's probably this. I drink it when I'm on holiday. When I go away in the UK, I always Google search where the local Google Maps. Like, I'll go to Tenby, and I know there's a Lidl in Pembroke Dock. So I'll go to Tenby, caravan, load the stuff out of the caravan, from the car. First thing I'm doing then, 20-minute drive, Pembroke Dock, boot full of this stuff. I'm going to Ludlow this year. And I know, because I've been to Ludlow a few times, there's a Lidl right by the train station. Or is that Tesco? No, it's a Tesco. There is a Lidl there though. I'm sure there's a Lidl. But I'll buy some, if there's no Lidl, I'll buy some Franciscana. But generally I'm stocking up on the good old Patronus. And I'm drinking pint after pint, on holiday, pint after pint. We have a walk, go and see the sights. 4 o'clock, wife and kids turn to me. They say, it's your turn now. And we go back, cook some food, bit of steak, eat it outside in the sunshine. I'll drink my pint. Girls will go and play on their iPads somewhere. Me and the wife will sit out 7, 8 o'clock. About 8 o'clock, my wife starts doing this. Oh, it's a bit cold. She'll go in, and I'll stay out then for the last hour, watching the sun go down. Nice couple more beers. It's my holiday. It's what I like to do. Relax. Drinking out the same glass. Of course, Mike. Of course, drinking out the same glass. I don't get clean glass. There's no way. They're my germs, isn't they? We go to pubs as well. We do go to pubs as well. But do you know what I find? By the time you've ordered 2 beers and the kids want a pint of Coke each, the Coke's more expensive than the blooming beer these days. It's like 14, 15 pound, and you're like, okay, we'll have the one. We'll have the one. We'll go and find a nice old pub somewhere. And that's what I was talking about earlier on. I was talking earlier on to somebody who said, I've just had a baby. I need a cheap pint to drink. I haven't got much money. And I totally understand it. But my message, if you're still watching, my message is that it only gets harder. Because when they hit the age of, say 13, 14, you can't get away with a kids meal anymore. You cannot get away with a kids meal anymore in a restaurant or a bar. The kids want an adult meal. So you the best part of 100 quid's gone. 100 quid's gone. It's like, by the time you order the food, a couple of drinks, it's 100 quid. And it's not even like, good day, short and stout. It's not even like a whole night out. It's like an hour and a half, 2 hours, 100 quid. Might as well caught fire to it. I sometimes hand back my empty glass to the bar staff, expecting them to refill the same glass. Always get a new one. I hate that, Big Kev. And do you know when you ask, don't you? No, can I keep that glass? Oh, no. Not since the 2019 situation. No, you can't have the same glass. And you're like, why not? And I actually asked a bar lady once. I said, well, why can't I use the same glass? She said, your lips have touched your glass, and then you've got to put it underneath the nozzle, and the nozzle might touch the part of the glass where your lips have been. And that's the idea of thinking. That's the idea of thinking is spreading. I just think it's like, it's a bit rubbish, isn't it, to be honest? It's a bit rubbish. I'd rather use the same glass all night. But that's what she said, yeah. I was wondering what was happening with the underground bunker bar. David Cowlcut. I'm just like... David, if I can ask for a little bit more patience. There are irons. Basically, I've done nothing for months. And that's all I can really say for now. It's just time. And I'm like one of the most impatient people in the world. It's just time. It's just like time. It's time. I had... There's other things I'm going to get on with. There's definitely other things I'm going to get on with. Let me leave the conversation with this sentence. I think if I ever sold this house and I didn't do more work on the house, then I don't think moving forward that I'll be able to live with myself because of the missed opportunity. Because of the missed opportunity I once had. And that's where I'm thinking now. That's where my mind is. I one day will definitely leave this house, but I want to leave it like how... Oh my God, there's big plans afloat. Can't really kind of divulge. I'm being watched like a hawk. I am being watched like a hawk. And I literally can't say too much about it. I just like, as frustrating as all of this is, I just need to get it to a point where if it ever goes to a court of law, then I can go, well, hold on. And I'm probably losing people here. I'm probably not making much sense. But I just need a bit more time. I just need a bit more time. A little bit more time. And honestly, it will be like... It'll be great. It'll be really great. It really will. Is it Joel the Staircase watching? Like, oh no, I said, oh, things there are like, it's, I laugh now. It's not even that. It's not even that. That's really not a problem. That's really not a problem. It's more to do with, like, there was a point last year where I was like a rabbit in the headlights. And it was like, oh, like, what's happening? And then I realised, just to play it out, just to like, oh, so I really want to just spill the bean. I really want to like just go and speak about it, because I can see that I'm losing viewers now, and I'm not making a lot of sense. So I'm going to go back to a previous conversation. Just picked up some Budvar Dark Lager from Home Bargains. Didn't know they sold it until I watched the videos. Dan Gilbert, yes, good stuff. Nicola Doyle, hello Simon, my husband is just away to Sainsbury's to buy either Guinness or some Black Heart. He loved the video, battle video of the stouts. Love to you all, hope you're all having a fab Friday night. Nicola, thank you very much, Nicola Doyle. You need to try Wally Wink, that's my chocolate. A Western Brew, I will. Who built what? Exactly, Hard Tulip. I'm not making a lot of sense. Very good evening to Simon. Court of Law. New Playboy Mansion. What number back and sides you get? 0.5, half a millimetre. I have drank the Silver Lake West Coast IPA tonight from Aldi, and it was pretty good. It's not bad, is it, Andrew Ronison? Found my old super stuff burner BMX in my dad's shed today. Amazing, Dave BMX. Yeah, and buddy said to me, video games now, last 3 minutes, even if you win, before you could last all day, very expensive. Well, yeah, there is that. Big Kev, read Big Kev's comment. Read Big Kev's comment. That's the point, Big Kev. That's the point. Evening, Andy. Hi, Simon. On the Fuller's Black Cab Stout. Mark Catley. I bet that's great. I wish I could buy that in a can everywhere. Have you any recommendations for something similar to go to my go-to favourite IPA, Vocation Life and Death? Up the toffee, Steve. Is it still available, Life and Death? Is it still kind of a beer to buy? I haven't seen it for ages. Hopefully you're okay, mate. Remember, you have a community to ask for help here if you're desperate. Keep strong. Sergio, no, everything is wonderful. It's just I don't even want to use the word TIME because like you're playing. It's like a big long game. It's like a giant long game that we're all playing, and it becomes so far in the rear view mirror that you can't see it anymore, and that's a big part of you know, ancient history type of thing, you know. I thought it was called Love and Hate. That's a cracking beer. Best supermarket New England IPA for me. And that was from David. Nisha, 1987. Greetings from Germany. Cool. Life and Death is in most supermarkets. Actually, I never see it. This is the point. What part of Wales? Barry. Always by the coffee stout. And Aldi says Bob. Which type of beer glass would you most want next? I'd like to get a Hefeweizen glass. Mark S. Get a Hefeweizen glass. They're great. Nigel is enjoying my car reviews. Have you invested in a steering wheel tray, Simon? I haven't, Nigel. It's quite funny because everything goes on the floor. And people seem to like it. Love and Hate is another vocation. Is a double IP. Is amazing. Love your metaphor, Simon. The thinking man's beer drinker. Andy, thank you very much. Jamie Duncan. Oh, here is the once again live. Well, Jamie, thanks for tuning in and giving your thoughts. Amazing. Why tune in? I always say, you know, if you don't like it, why tune in? Wow. I tell you what happened the other day. I'll tell you in a moment. Just came back from the supermarket. I already got the Monshoff Maybach of this year. Treated myself to a 4-pack. Ray Vineyard. Thoughts on the Rhinebecker Pils? It's good, Connor Jackson. Hops Getting Juice is the other vocation beer. Decent for supermarket beers, it is. Oh, there he is. M&M's back. Anyone else tried Wally Winger's Death by Chocolate? It's a stout brewed by Westmore. It is a must try. Callum Fox, I'd like to try that. Love and Hate has been a great beer over the last few years, but not worth £3.75. They're currently charging Tesco. I know, it's bonkers, isn't it, Big Kev? It's all a bit mad like now. What glass am I using, Maggie? I'm using a Weiss beer glass. Long, tall, narrow Weiss beer glass. So, we got a member. Looks like we got a new membership. Welcome to the lifeboat, keeping us afloat. Christopher Tate. Thank you very much, Christopher Tate. Really appreciate it. I just bought a can of Western way back. It's a good beer. I've been living in Finland since November 2020. Hello, Nigel. I was just wondering what wheat beers are commonly available in Britain on draft. In Finland, Kronenbourg Blanc is very common on draft. Isn't that amazing, Nigel? Isn't that amazing what beers kind of like take stranglehold on the local market? It's tough in the UK. There's not really a Weiss beer market in the UK. It's very strange because wherever you go, Poland, Germany, like you say, Finland, there's lots of Weiss beer. And but it's difficult to find a really good Weiss beer in the UK. I had a, what did I... Do you know that video I made? Our lovely breweries are in crisis, or our lovely industry is in crisis. I can't remember the title now. I put it on Instagram, and now I very, very rarely now, for this point, I very, very rarely put anything on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever you call it. I'm generally exclusively to YouTube now. But I decided to put the thumbnail and the link for the video on Instagram. For our lovely beer industry is in crisis. And some bloke, like, come on. I won't say his name because I don't want to I don't want to, like, get into a cat fight with this person. He commented, like, oh, why don't you put your hand in your pocket and buy expensive, like, bottle shop beer? And as much as let me get this super chat. $5 super chat. Pavel on the fire, $5 super chat. Your fan base in Israel having a Czech beer now. Hey, Pavel, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Thank you. So I replied to him. I very rarely reply to people on social media, but this really, like, I was like, I had 2 minutes to spare. And I thought, I'll reply to this guy. Because what I find with social media, especially like Twitter and some of these other platforms, I replied to this guy. Hello, in Florida, how you doing? And I said, here's the keys. Here's the keys to my channel. You run it. If you want, you run it. You go out with the budget that we have for this channel and you buy a load of really expensive bottle shop beers and you review them and you put them on YouTube and you see what happens. I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. I really am. If I bought expensive craft beer from bottle shops, and I've tried doing this before, it doesn't work. And it doesn't work because you're alienating people. You're alienating people because there's only a small amount of people. Let's break this down. Let's break this down into like a pie chart. Sorry to bore you. There's probably, it's 10 to 10. 10 to 10. On a pie chart, that many people in the UK who are interested in craft beer. And then, those people who are interested in craft beer, only 2 minutes to 12 can probably afford really expensive craft beer. So if I went to my local bottle shop and I bought putty from Verdant and some crazy £20 bottle of barrel-aged Imperial Stout, not only am I spending all of my budget on really expensive beer, probably really tasty beer. I mean, like let's make no mistake about it. These beers are probably mind-blowingly great beers. I've had them. I've had the whole beergasm. They've been amazing. But you're alienating your core audience because your core audience can't afford to buy these beers. And what people can't afford, they can't watch. So I said to this guy on Instagram, I said, here's the keys. I said, you can run it for a month if you want. See how far you get. And he come back, oh, no. Bang on, son, keep doing the beers you do. When you want what's best for you. When you want what's best for him. Purely bottle shop beers are not relatable to the general population. The odd one is good to do. Simon D, yeah, exactly that. The general population. The general population. And it took me a long time to realise this. It really did. They want to see what best Guinness to buy. Stout. They want to see what's the best stout to buy. So I'll do a stout comparison video. people, people will want to see accessible beers for what they can pay for with their own money. Don't worry, you do this channel for the common man. We enjoy watching you. Thank you very much, Michael. Snacks, Dan, I might get some crisps later on. I got to go to the toilet though. Whew. Bladders, where are we? 75 minutes, that's not bad for me. Hour and a quarter in, having my first wee. I'll be back now, don't go anywhere. 300 likes please, hit the like button down below for 300 likes. Big Kev, you're in charge, get the likes to 300, I'll be back now. Right, okie dokie then, we're back. Oh, we only lost a couple of people. I tell you what, Big Kev, what a job we did there. 310 likes. Yay, well done, Big Kev. Obi White, of course, Mel, I have. Right. It's like your food reviews. I love the fact that it's mostly stuff from Iceland. We can all try that. If you're reviewing foie gras from a special shop, it wouldn't be interested. Paul Williams, exactly that. I've seen stuff on like food reviews and I'm like, it's impossible for me to get this food. Impossible. So I like Lidl, Aldi, Iceland, Tesco, Morrison's, Asda, McVitie's, you know, that's general stuff. General stuff. Hereward, amazing. Right. Hopefully, I don't have a headache in the morning. Not that I'm drinking beer and Moretti, but this beer has salt in it. And I'm a little bit worried that a couple of these... Try the Murphy Stout, someone just said. Who was that then? Simon. I'm a little bit worried that a few of these might you should review the What's It Crunchies. Hey Dan, they're on the channel. Have a look. They're done. They're reviewed. Watch it. I love them. They're blooming great. I reviewed this yesterday. AC/DC, I'm having a big job. 7.2%. Whoa, yes. Well done, Marcus. I've never ordered food through an app like Uber Eats, etc. in my life. Is it just me? No, Big Kev. It's lukewarm. I did it Christmas. I did it Christmas Eve. And I did it Christmas Eve. We got a McDonald's, 20-minute walk, 2-minute drive. Brian had a couple of sherbets, and I ordered from the app. Normally, 4 of us, McDonald's, 15 quid. For whatever reason, it was 30 quid. I was heartbroken. 30 quid at McDonald's. I was heartbroken. I really was, for 4 of us. I was like, that's it. We're not doing this again. We are not doing this again next year. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Because when the kids were young, I didn't drink Christmas Eve. You know, I'd have fun with the kids and, you know, that sort of thing. I'd drive to McDonald's, we get a cheap meal Christmas Eve. And then it kind of like just... My one daughter's going to be 17 soon. It's all getting a bit long in the tooth, like, you know, and 30 quid delivered. I was like, oh my, like, I can get a Chinese for 25. Chinese takeaway or an Indian takeaway for about 28 quid. I spent 30 quid on a McDonald's at Christmas Eve, and I was like, I'm not literally next year or this year, December, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. It was lukewarm. Lukewarm food as well. Ridiculous. Matt, I know. I remember you could get a Big Mac meal, chips and a drink for £2.88. £2.88. Job done. That's all it's worth. That's all it's worth. A little sandwich, glass of 2p mixed up cordial Coke stuff, and a 30p packet of chips. They're not worth any more than £2.88. I spent 30 minutes in a bar. Sausage bar. Did you? What's my favourite beer after the key lime pie? I don't like those sort of beers. McDonald's used to be decent, cheap meal. Blooming outrageous now. Big tasty meal is £10. They really are, aren't they? They are. McDonald's toilets. The only reason to visit. We got nearly 300 people in at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Can somebody tell me the subscriber count? I started off today's video by saying we were 39 subscribers away from our next 1,000 subscribers, which would have rounded it up to 72,000 subscribers. 72,000 subscribers. I'm super proud of it. Super proud of it. 71.9, yeah. So it's not actually telling you the exact number. So what we're trying to do, we're trying to get it tonight to tick over at 72,000 subscribers. That would be amazing. We can create our own brewery, says Nicholas. I've got to review the McDonald's white chocolate milkshake, someone says. Nigel Watson says, well done. Thank you, Nigel. Cheers, mate. Don't even start on Burger King prices. Yeah, well, nearly at 72,000 subscribers. So we probably need something like 30 odd subscribers. So can I possibly ask, It feels like the subscriber numbers have gone up over the last couple of years. Great effort. Thank you very much, Mark S. Really, really appreciate that. If you can send a link to this channel, tell your friends on WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Tell them I'm doing a live feed. Tell them to jump on and subscribe. I much appreciate it. If we could tick over at 72,000 subscribers, that would be an amazing milestone tonight. That really would. It would be a really, really fantastic milestone. So yeah, if you could share, if you haven't shared this channel with somebody you might feel would like a beer channel in their lives, please consider. I've already scrolled on both. Thank you very much, Kite Wine. Appreciate that. Yeah, please consider subscribing, because it would make, if we got to 72,000 subscribers today, it would make my day. It really would. Share it if you would. You're 20,000 away from filling Wembley Stadium. Sausage back. Amazing, isn't it? Amazing. I want to stay on the stream, but gotta go to work at 9:40. Simon D, I will look at your email in the morning. Simon D. Good hey, there he is, Mark. How you doing, Mark? How you doing, mate? Mark's in. Good evening, good evening. And Daz, fair play, Simon. How's it going? I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm drinking a Moretti. A salty Moretti. You should be proud, Simon, mate. I've learned more from you in the last year about craft beer than in the rest of my beer drinking career. Can I call it a career? Mayhem, maybe. Well, how many members are there out of the subscribers? I think we've probably got about 60 members, which is brilliant. Every single member I really appreciate. Is there a more annoying person on TV than who's that? Okay, Wallace. In his hair net, getting in the way of factory workers, BBC inside the factory. Really annoying. Big Cat, I don't watch much from the BBC. I went for my haircut. And the hairdresser, and this is not me quoting this because I never watched it, the hairdresser summed it up for me with the BBC. He said there was every single situation, Doctor Who, Christmas special of Doctor Who, there was every single situation in life that could happen, couples-wise, disability-wise, everything you could think of was in Doctor Who. All of that kind of stuff. And he said he wished he never watched it. It was dreadful. And he said people are having a go at old series now, like Friends, because it was, you know, people who got on as friends, but they were all, well, I can't even speak, you can't even speak about it here, can you? You can't even speak about it here. I just can't watch anything from the BBC. I cannot watch anything from them, apart from the snooker. I like the snooker. Reminds me of the old times, you know. Dennis Taylor, and although he's not on it anymore, is he, Dennis Taylor? What's his name? John Virgo. John Virgo's still on the telly. Is Camera Star Vidal still selling in UK pubs? Nigel Watson, yeah, it kind of is. Yeah, it kind of is. My wife appreciates members too. Phil Davis. Have you tried Flugel? Just cracked the stunning Weiss beer from Lotterbachia. Wow, just wow. Oh, I love a Weiss beer. I really like how you call out these fake Euro beers. It drives me mad how they lie to the consumer. Evening all, I've just poured an Allagash White, PVA, how you doing? Have you ever tried Russian Lager? I'd like to know what good beer they do in case we're, well, Raymond lover, who knows? I drank K Tribute Christmas Day while I was watching Doctor Who Christmas special. Do you think Brentford can beat Liverpool tomorrow? I don't know, Sergio, I don't know. I hate TV2, but some TV that you hate just makes you watch it to confirm how low they can go. I just can't do it, Big Cat. I just can't do it. I can't, like it's so. I've gone off football massively. Like, football used to be a big part of my life. Big part of my life. The last 2 years, there's an element of football that's been forced on people last 2 or 3 years. And I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I don't mind it whatsoever. It's not the commentators. It's not their fault. It's not. It's the forcing. It's the forcing. It's the you have to. You have to watch this, and you have to. And the moment when the football managers, they say something normal, like we'd all say, and they get fined. Will you be watching? No, I don't pay. I don't pay for boxing. No, I don't. Bore me to see. No. I don't pay for boxing. I don't. Let me make my clear point here. I don't mind. I don't mind the fact that there's an element now of football that we're all kind of like adjusting to. But what I don't like is the forced nature of it. I don't like the fact that it's like in your face. I don't like that. I don't like it. I didn't even notice before. I didn't even notice commentators, different style of commentators, different people of commentators. I didn't notice. It didn't bother me. But it's only when like it's all forced on you, and it's like pushed. I don't want to. I just go, okay, I won't watch her at all. I haven't watched Match of the Day for 5 years. And surely, I'm not the only one. I tell you what, let me ask you a question. Say yes or no if in the last 3 years you've been put off football. You've been put off football by the forced nature of what we should be doing in life. I don't watch it. I literally, I'm like, I'm not being forced to do anything in my life. Loads of people. Look at all these people. We're all normal. They like to say, well, we're not normal. We're all normal people, yeah? We're all normal. I won't be pushed. The moment someone says, you have to do this if you want to watch the sport, I'm not interested. I used to love halftime analysis with Alan Hansen back in the day. Oh, it's brilliant, wasn't it? Now I watch the match and turn off the analysis. Yeah, exactly that. Alan Hansen, what was the other guy's name? The other Liverpool defender. They were, brilliant. Yeah, Lineker. Can't wait. F1 to come back. Come on, Lando. Come on, McLaren. Al Humphries, yes. I watch the games on mute, Sergio. Totally agree, Simon. Have who you want present or commentate. Honestly, could not care. Just shut up about it. Exactly that. Exactly that. Exactly that. Unfortunately, as a fellow Toffee, I don't watch Match of the Day either. The thing is, Baltic is an ugly Pilsner. Oh, we're on about the Russian Pilsners. Now, the thing is with this, now this is really, 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 this is going to be a tough conversation because I've got to really watch my tongue here. I was told, I was a carpenter. I was a carpenter and I used to work. People used to phone me up, can you put some shelving up? I'd go around, do some shelving, hang doors. I'd go in people's houses. Go in people's houses, hang doors, fix their shed door, all that sort of thing, indoor, internal work. I was speaking to an old lady once. I've become friends with her. She was lovely. Really, really, really lovely old lady. Very wise person. And it was the time when Gordon Brown was in government. He was about to be kicked out by Cameron and that party. And this woman said to me, the attack is about to begin. And I was like, well, I never, back then I wasn't that bothered with politics and all this other stuff. And I just said, well, what do you mean? And she explained that what David wanted to do over a long period of time was to privatise the NHS and privatise, like, get rid of the licence fee. Completely get rid of the licence fee so that adverts can roll over everything can be private and you know, they to sell off television and to sell off the NHS. And that was her big concern. Her big concern was that when Gordon Brown was gone and that David come in, that I got to be careful with my words here because the stream will get turned off. That it will all go away. Now, maybe because this party's been here for best part of 13, 14 years, maybe all of this, like, how can we ruin, how can we wreck, absolutely wreck the good old BC, how can we ruin it? Maybe they're doing it. I've just asked you the question. I just asked you the question. How many of you watch Match of the Day? And how many of you switch off? Most of you now don't watch it. Most of you switch off. So is this a vehicle? Is this a vehicle to sell off the television? Is this just an agenda? Is it just an agenda to sell? And that's what I think. That's what I think is happening here. I think they're going to get as many people as they can to not watch the good old Beeb anymore. And do that by just making it really, really rubbish. Am I right? Am I wrong? Let me know in the comments box down below. Yes, PVAC, yeah. Gordon Brown, yeah, Nigel. Yeah, I mean, I thought he was great. Gordon Brown declared he would sell off a shed load of our gold. The price of our gold plummeted. He sold off the gold at a loss. Gold price went up. Not very well. No, I know. like, he could have dealt with that a bit better, couldn't he? Like, I mean, yeah, but even at the end, you know, 21 to park your car to see Radu was in the hospital. Yeah, Nigel Watson, what happened to the ponytail? Oh, it's gone. I bet Gordon Brown has gone us through. He did, Ryan Ford. Anyone else watching the Welsh Open from it's on Channel 6 here in Finland. Jimmy C. Oh, I watched Dominic Dale earlier on. Good old Dominic Dale, 52 years of age. He nearly made the semi-finals, you know. I thought you were going to start talking about... Oh, no, I'm not talking about them boys. The only reason we have so many small brews is because of Brown. Now you see what's happening. Lewis Dodds don't watch TV at all. I don't. Can you ask us to thumb up halfway through the vids? I keep forgetting, and it's an absolute pain to restart the vid and ensure the ads to just thumb it up. Right, okay, Graham, I will. Told the world, you say, yeah, put it on the market, cause I go there. Yeah, I get it. I get this different of opinion, Mark. I get this. I get there's a massive difference of opinion. I just like. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe UK TV is becoming obsolete. Yes, Nigel. I think that's what they want. They want that private arm, don't they? They want everybody watching, paying for Sky. They can tax Sky, can't they? £80 a year, not whatever TV license is. It's nothing to them, is it? It's like. It's worth more if it's all advertised. Whoa, you know, that sort of thing. Sounds like Simon, mate. You are dipping your toe into what other people refer to as nonsense, but feels like you are well educated and looked at some things a little deeper. Well, this is the thing, Glenn. Things just make sense to me. I tell you what, my dad taught me a few lessons in life. My dad said, and he drummed this into me. He said, whenever someone's talking about something with a passion, try and find this. If somebody is absolutely talking about something with a passion, like it's the best thing since sliced bread, he said, try in your mind to work out how it boils down to this. So when that old lady said they're going to ruin the health service and they're going to ruin TV, I thought, right, Dad always said this. How does it boil down to this? And that's how I worked it. I work everything out in life. By this. Why is this happening? This. Why is that happening? This. And work out every single situation and work it, boil it down, boil it, and you can till you can work out. It all boils down to everything. Everything in the world boils down to this. Everything. And it's just about working it all out. TV license is becoming like a landline, not necessary, yeah. I'd say that these have made a lot of addictions that have actually come true. After the situation, I cancelled all TV, got smart TV with YouTube, Disney, Netflix, and Amazon. What else do you need? Graham, exactly that. Graham, you don't need it, do you? I mean, I do miss some of the live sports. I'm 10 minutes behind your stream, Simon, and I'm a bit where you were spot on about the forced nature of some football aspects. Truly gone off football because of the what yeah. Mark, but some of them much more in it for themselves. They're happy to do it with different others as well. Yeah. MB. Well, I'm going to be honest. I don't know. If they called a general tomorrow, I'd be like, oh God, like, oh. There's nothing new, is there? It's like, oh. There's nobody's saying like, why? And of course, I know the answer. It all boils down to this. I already know the answer. But I'm going to ask the question anyway. Why isn't there somebody going, we'll drop the tax on beer to the same level as Germany and the Czech Republic? You know, a big, bold statement. We'll drop tax on beer to the same as the Germans and the Czech Republic. That would get people to go, job done. You know, I'm going to sign up for that. It's not rocket science, is it? I'm standing here saying it. The point is, somewhere along the line, Mr. Blue or Mr. Red has gone, we're stuck here because of this, and 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 you know, make a bold statement. Do something different. And worry about the consequences afterwards. I'm not being funny. But I thought what Liz Truss said, she was like, flipping, yeah, let's make this a tax haven. Like, that's what she was trying to... Oh, once the international money markets got involved. Oh, once they started driving down on the government, the percentage, it all started, the government debt, the percentages of what they were borrowing was going through the roof. Oh, once all that kicked off, she was made out to be some kind of like... I think that was the right way to go. Personally, make it a tax haven. Come here, pay no tax. Make it like the Cayman Islands. That's what they would... I think that'll happen eventually, by the way. I think that's why we left the whole union. We will. It's just she wanted to do it like yesterday. Like, poof, yeah, let's do it yesterday. I think that's what it's like. Oh, is it Alice Hands in power plays? That was my trust. No, Matt Malton. No. What I'm trying to say, Matt, is the Red. I don't know what the Red want. I don't know what the Red are offering me. If I vote for Red, and this is a direct answer to Matt because he just called me a massive Tory. If I vote for Red, I don't know what that man wants to do. I don't know what like, he haven't mentioned, like he hasn't said anything like what he wants to do. I don't know. Tell me, I can't go like in that box or in that box if I don't know what these people want. I need to know. Oh no, man! I'm confused. I'm confused. I don't know what they want to do. I don't know what they want to do. Like, I could be putting a tick in the wrong box. Andrew Ronison. Yeah, I don't know. I know we've lost a few viewers because we've gone down that rabbit hole of like, but it's a big year for the UK. I think it's a big year. Our town centre in Barry, literally, is all boarded up. It's all boarded up and it's a mess. It's a mess. It's always been a mess. It's more of a mess than it's ever been before. It's like a proper mess now. Like Wilkinson's, I know it was national, but Wilkinson's went, nothing filled in that. It was a massive Wilkinson's. It was huge. Nothing's gone in there. No one, like, I thought Wetherspoons would buy that, make a massive pub out of it. Literally, everybody's like this. Waiting. You know, she just, Matt, she just wanted to, like, make us the Cayman Islands. She was like okay, but the point it didn't work. The reason why it didn't work is because she wanted to do it all at once. It will happen. Don't get me wrong. It will happen. You'd have all sorts of yachts now everywhere, all over the UK in the next 20 years. It'll be like you know, I think that's what we're going for. I can't think of any other reason why. And the reason why I think that is because, again, I go back to what my dad was telling me when I was a kid, and everything boils down to money. Why did we leave the euro? What else? You've got the sick countries, Spain and Italy, and they're sick. I don't mean like they're sick as like they're just not doing anything. There's nothing coming from, like, Germany. Literally, it was like UK, Germany and France, I think, and we were like net payers of the euro. The rest were like, oh yeah, we're big whales on the beach. We're gonna like lay on the beach and get washed over by all the salty water. Like, it was like free money. But once the UK left, we were one of the kind of net payers of the. Once we left, like, oh God, what's Italy gonna do now? What's Spain gonna do? They're like, oh God, we can't lay on the beach anymore. We've got to get up and do something. The German people, they're really not happy. They're not happy paying in money. What for? What for? Like, what interest has it got for them to like keep that whole band of thing together? What is it in it for the Germans? We don't know which we started about an hour ago, I think. That's why we left, paying the most money for the least info. Magda, yes. Yeah. I bet she was, Nigel. I got to go for another wee. Issue is we are stuck in a vicious rut of inflation which drives higher wages. Yeah, what'll happen? We'll have another housing boom. Yes, the pineapple, especially with blue cheese. Right, I'm going for a wee. I'll be back now. Disappointed, Simon. Still don't understand why you would want just a massive. You started the debate. Because, Matt, as I said earlier, it all boils down to this. I could see what she was trying to do. I'm not there, I'm not there. I'm not there or I'm not there. I'm in the middle. I always think to myself, how is that gonna benefit me? And I think like cut all the taxes out. Yeah, that might benefit me a little bit. You know? What I'm trying to say, Matt, is I haven't heard anything from the Red. He's just not saying anything. He's not. I know they're ahead in the polls, but I still don't know what that man will do, because he haven't told me anything, if he got into power. And that concerns me. That concerns me. Like, is he going to be, he might be far over there, over the other side, when he gets into power, because he hasn't said anything. We might be like striking every 2 minutes, like type of thing. You just don't know, do you? You don't know. Until somebody tells me what's going on and why I should put my X in that box. They all go to the same university. They all go to Eton. And the lecturer goes, right, there's your blue cap and there's your red cap. You're blue and you're red. And it's like it's handed out in Eton. And they're all taught the same stuff. They're all taught the same stuff in the same university. It's just one's got a red hat on, one's got a blue hat on. They all go home to their cockles and their fancy food and their nice houses. They're all chums in the same university when they're growing up. Andrew Ronson, yeah. Do you have a favourite beer glass? Mine is either my Vedek glass or a Kvak. I quite like this glass here. I've taken it to the dishwasher. White on the left, what difference does it make what wing you go for? They're both attached to the same bird. Johnny P, exactly that. Right, I think what we need to do now is forget about all that. It is the witching hour in 2 minutes. Went a bit early, didn't I? It's because I ate that pizza. I ate that pizza really early and I'm a bit tipsy. Where are you from? What are you drinking? Where are you from? What are you drinking? Come on, everybody. Let's change the. I know we're in the year of voting, but let's finish on a high. There's nothing we can all do, is there? I can jump up and down as much as I want, but it's not going to change anything. So why should I bother? Darby on the Eagle. Mad Doc Clan, £5 super chat. Love the channel, keep up the good work. Thank you very much. Manchester, Jim Beam and Coke. Simon, how can I send you beer? Send me an email, realaleguide@googlemail.com. San Francisco, drinking Allagash White, PVA Caesar. Gareth is in Sheffield, drinking Goose IPA. Happy. London, anything alcoholic. Magdalene is in Glasgow. Andy's in Grimsby. Callum's in Orpington. Dan's in drinking Budvar. Fearless Fox in Leicestershire. Andrew Campbell, Glasgow. Brixton, Daya, Surrey Roddy Man, Paul Jones, Stan Havers wearing mask again. Yeah, Rotherham, Swansea, Norfolk, Hull, Midwest USA, Dublin, Norway, Cumbria, Melbourne, Burton, Northern Ireland. Lots of you tuned in. South London. I'm not, Nigel. Nicola, Glasgow. Forge Stout, after seeing the Battle of the Olivier, I'm in Swansea. Brilliant. Cook on the Peretti, says Paul Goggin. Southwest Kent, drinking Francis Cana. Chippy Norton on a Mazen, nice one, Chippy T. Essex, Little Valley, Lagunitas, Cumbrians, Edinburgh. I'm your designated driver. Nicola, yes, I'm happy with that. International Space Station, Widnes, Brown, Mild, Wimbledon. Paul Jones. Yes, John, love Francis Cana. Yes, so there we are. There we are. We picked it up, and we're on a bit of a high now. Apart from I got a block sinus. Q's pork scratchings. They won pork idol. Right. Another question. Dun, 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 dun. Right. Come on. Next question for you guys. Let's have some fun. Next question. Do I rip off the door? I'm salivating already. Scampi fries or bacon fries? Scampi fries or bacon fries? Right, we got scampi, we got scampi. Fish, scampi. Bacon, one for bacon. Another one for scampi, scampi. Oh, scampi fries, everyone's saying scampi. Oh, we got one for bacon, another one for bacon. Scampi, bacon, scampi. Oh, I think it's scampi, it's scampi in this. Oh, it's looking like scampi. There's another one for the bacon. Scampi, bacon, two for bacon. Brad, both. We got some for scampi, we got some for we got one, the majority. Okay, we got the majority. I use little bits of sellotape. Look. I use little bits of sellotape. I put them up at Christmas time. Anyone needs to grab bags of scampi. Oh, I know. It'd be amazing, wouldn't it? Smith's scampi fries. Home baggins, Salam. Start from the top, work your way down. Oh. So blooming good. Have I ever done local? Nigel Watson, have I ever done low cow? I'd probably fall over if I tried that, Nigel. Every bag has a nuclear orange on. Lobster type of fish the other day. Always imagine it's a proper looking fish in the past. Yeah. They were Mr. Kite Wine. They were called Double D's. The nut company was called Double D. Wait, don't. No, I won't get rid of the beer machine. Standing man. Quickly. Mark from the Craft Beer Hub has just said it's Big D, not Double D's. What am I thinking? Double D's behind the nets. Do you know, I stopped being myself for a while. Double D, give me the biggie. I stopped being myself for a while, and I've become quite conservative, especially a couple of years ago, because I was like painted with the same brush. It was the takedown of a certain beer YouTuber. We were friends, but of course we had different opinions. Now, for a while, and that kind of like went on for a long while, really. I like become very wise with what I said. Like, if you asked me that a year ago, Double D's, Big D's, I would have gone, I would have like shied away from the comment because of the nature of where the world was. But I think there's enough people now in the world that realizes common sense needs to prevail. And if we don't have a little bit of common sense, and if we don't have a bit of a joke, then we're all just going to go mad, aren't we? And my common sense is, ooh, Double D's. And like it or lump it, that's who I am. And I think like we should be allowed to have a laugh, and we should be able to have a joke. Should we go as far back as Alf Garnett? Probably not. But I think there's a middle ground, isn't there? There's a middle ground of like common sense. I think the likes of the Match of the Day commentator went a little bit too far, didn't he? And he was like, it all became like really boring. Like, oh God. He was like the Twitter, Mr. Twitter. What about? He loves the pork. Well, you know, it was that bacon. Should we try the bacon? You got me started on the snacks now. You got me started on the snacks. Yeah, I kind of. Oh. Oh. These are fabulous. Problem is the world's gone to PC, you can't get away with half a banter. Well, Brad, I'm going to just have a bit of, I've decided, I'm going to have a bit of banter. If it gets me into trouble, then it's 9:10 at night. We're past the watershed moment. Yeah. Having some popcorn. Regards from Dublin. Ken Hogg, how you doing, Ken? Phoenix Tom Harris. Tom Harris. Phoenix Nights was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. When they put the smoke machine on and the pensioner passed away in his wheelchair, I was literally crying. I was literally crying. With laughter. Matthew. Matthew, thank you very much. Appreciate that, mate. Cock and Bones Bounce Castle. The face paint. Honestly, absolutely fantastic. Brilliant. Phoenix Nights was absolutely brilliant. Okay. Right. It was brilliant. I'm getting the word. Phoenix Nights was brilliant. It was like, so I can you still buy it? Yeah, stuck on the chair. Can you still buy it? It was bloody brilliant. It's mad that Only Fools and Horses come with a viewer discretion. The thing is, that was people's lives. That was people's lives in the 1980s and the 1990s. That's how people lived. They were making television programs around how people lived and how people kind of like survived and got by. Why the viewer discretion? It's such a shame. It really is. It really is. Right. Question for you guys. Question. I've been asked. I mentioned this because I've had a pint. And I want to share it with you guys because you're my viewers. I've been asked to go back and join the British Guild of Beer Writers. Comment. Just a yes, just a no. Comment in the comments box. I've been asked to join the British Guild of Beer Writers. It's a membership fee I would pay, and there's a possibility that because I paid, I might win a beer award. Do you think I should join the British Guild of Beer Writers? Everyone's saying yes. Okay. I'll join then. Absolutely. Lots of people saying, yeah, okay. Okay, now, it's been on my mind. It's been on my mind for the last 3 weeks. I need to come and have a beer. Tom Harris, very good question. Would I have to hold back on the channel if I did? I don't think I say anything kind of like untoward. I don't think like I if you want Simon to join the British Beer Writers, hell yeah. I used to be a member. I was probably a member before I probably should have been a member. I was like, nobody heard of YouTube. When I went to the 2011 British Guild of Beer Writers, like nobody had heard of YouTube, and I was like, ooh, like nothing, like everybody was like, oh, you're a YouTuber. But now like, to win a guild award, you would have to make the kind of content the guild likes. My mate's in. Ah, how you doing, Rob? You all right, mate? I suppose, Rob, I'm talking to you directly. I am talking to you directly. When I come to Leeds this year, shall we make blockbuster content? Shall we make award-winning content for the Guild of Beer Writers? They couldn't refuse. It would be like right up there with the best. Like, we'll do the pubs and bars of Leeds. And we'll go to the oldest pub in Leeds. We'll go to some breweries in Leeds. And we'll smash Leeds. We'll go to Leeds and we'll smash Leeds. We'll make a fantastic video about the city of Leeds and the pubs and the bars and the breweries. And then we'll enter that work into the Guild of Beer Writers. What do you say? Just a yes, just a no. What do you think? What do you think? We could do that. We could make some absolutely fantastic, top quality, like journalism quality product. We can give it a go. Yes. We'll give it a go. And we'll see if we can win. We got a deal. We've definitely got a deal. Let's see if we can do something. And what we'll do, we'll both go down to London at Christmas and we'll sit at the awards dinner table and we'll be hand-fed lobster. And then when the awards come out, we'll be like, and the winner. And the winner. We'll try, yeah? But we'll do our best. Shaking it. You guys would be great. Yes, we got support. We got support from the people watching. I'm excited for this. This is going to be my project for the year. It's going to be Leeds. We're going to make great production, good, like Fred Dibner, top quality, like up there content. Go for a curry in the Mumtaz in Bradford. What we could do. How far is Bradford from Leeds? Is it far away? Someone's asked we go to the Mumtaz in Bradford for a curry. British Guild of Beer Writers needs Simon like Gotham needs Batman. As a beacon of hope and excellence in a beer world, bringing light to hidden brew gems and fighting again. Matthew, thank you very much. Right, correct. A channel intro is a good idea. I think a channel intro, it's too much kind of like, I'd rather get straight into the video. Well, Johnny and Brad can't win this year because Johnny is the chair. Well, this is it. Right, next week, I'll pay my members fee. I'll join the Guild of Beer Writers. I'm very good friends with Rob. It's the comment here. It's Hopsy. It's the one with the little hop here on the left-hand side. Of course, many of you probably know him already. Great YouTuber on beer, and a good friend, and a really bloody good friend of mine. And yeah, I reckon we could pull something together here, because I reckon you need more minds, don't you? You need more minds. Like, I might go to Leeds and I might go, let's do this and let's do this and let's do this. And Rob might go, hang on a minute, no, let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. And then we compromise and then we do like a little bit of everything. And then it might just work. We might just make this amazing video of the beers, pubs and bars of Leeds. I'm going to go and get a beer. I'm just drinking that then, checking the time on the microwave. Yeah, it's only 9:20. Which hop is on Simon's? Oh, the hop on the t-shirt is from a Polish. It's a Polish brewery called Brava Wiedała. Brava Wiedała, and it says no hops, no glory. Right, I'm going for the big finish. Broughton Old Jock Scotch Ale, 6.7% ABV. We really are in the witching hour now. Trouble is, it's cold. It's just out the fridge, freezing cold. So I'm not going to benefit from all of the lovely flavours and tastes that if it was slightly warmer. It's free. I don't drink my ale cold. I store my beer in the fridge, and normally when I drink it, I take it out about 45 minutes when I want to drink it. And it warms it up and you get all the complex malts and everything else. But unfortunately, this is probably going to drink like a Newcastle brown ale. It's freezing cold and it should be okay. I mean, if it was a lager like that Moretti I was just drinking, that with the salt in, it's fine to drink freezing cold. But a beer like this, you want it a bit warmer. It's all right. It's all right. A 6.7% Scotch Ale sounds like a firm handshake in a glass. Yeah, strong, straightforward, and doesn't mess around. Exactly what you want after a long day. The colder the beer, the easier it is to drink, I find. It's not bad, actually. I've never really... Because I like drinking the beer with all of the complex malts coming through, I never really drink a beer like this, freezing cold. I always think, no, it's not the right thing to do. But actually, it's not too bad freezing cold. I wondered if Broughton brewed this to be drunk cold. Gulp it, but I'll be on the deck. It's all right. It's all right. Hello, Brian. How you doing? Simon, you ever get anywhere about renting out that office space, the virtual pub? Okay. So, where they made this sign that my wife made for me, it used to be an old builder's yard. And it used to have an office above. So it was like a workshop, like a builder's workshop down below, carpenter's joinery shop down below with an office above. And this building was derelict for a couple of years. It became a record shop. Nobody bought records there. Somebody else tried something, never really worked. This place is doing okay. It's back to a workshop. Like all that was routed out. I mean, it's one piece. It's good. It's good quality bit of board there. But it didn't work out because there was machinery going down below, and I would have been above making videos. And even though at the time I considered it to be the next step, I was like, I'm ready for my own place. I'm like, especially for family and friends. Family and friends, at the moment, they see me. I'm at home all of the time, working. And especially for the older generation who had to go out at 8 o'clock in the morning and come back at 6 o'clock at night, do a 9 to 5. It's difficult for them to grasp the concept of working from home. I got a great auntie, her name's Sandra. And I see her walk, like she's in her 80s. And she's always giving me a hard time. She's because she doesn't understand the internet. She's always giving me a hard time. She used to see me in Barry Town Centre 10 years ago when she was in her 70s. And she used to say, what are you doing? What are you doing standing? Why ain't you working? And I'd be like still young, like too young to go, hang on a minute, I'm building something here. I just used to go like, oh, maybe I should go and grab a hammer or whatever. Which is great. Most people do that. I worked in Asda. I had plenty of jobs to get to this stage. But this woman gave me such a hard time. She really did. And she probably still give me a hard time now. Oh, what are you doing walking around like losing weight because you drank loads of beer and you want to lose the calories? What are you doing walking around Barry like this type of thing? And the temptation with like having an office, it almost kind of like confirms that you've made it. It almost like you've got an office. Okay, it's serious now. And that was the hook for me. That was like the thought process. Maybe the older generation of my family and maybe some of the older generation of my friends, they won't give me such a hard time anymore because, oh, he's got an office now. He's got a studio where he does his work. You know, you leave in the older generation's mind, you left your house and you went to work. And that was the hook. That was the only hook that kind of like got me into thinking, if I got this office, then maybe certain individuals in my life will take me seriously, type of thing. They'll finally understand what this was all for. But there's a part of me that, and that's the part that won through in the end. That's the part that won through. Was, I don't need an office. I don't need it. I really don't need. I built this bar. I built this studio. This used to be an outside space. It used to be my garden. It's small, but it works. It works, and maybe it's not my fault. That was my thought process. It's not my fault that the older generation don't understand that I work from home. Only great. Yeah. If you're going to work from home. I don't miss my 2-hour commute each day, every day. Yep. You have thousands of people that watch you every week, making a living for your family. You have made it and don't need an office for Billy, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Billy. Laura, finally been able to join. Love. Comments keep moving, sorry. And again. Right, it wants me to read, Google wants me to read the super chat. Right, I'm going to read the super chat. Shout out to our hard-working mate Steve. While we're doing this in the pub, he's digging out his wine cellar. Yay, there we go, €5 super chat and from Alan. Thank you very much, Alan, really appreciate it. Right, Laura's comment. Finally been able to join. Love from the Netherlands. From me and my partner, we're drinking Hertog Jan, best beer ever. Laura, enjoy. The bar looks fantastic, but do you ever miss the extra garden space? It was tiny. It was tiny. The sun rose over there. It went all over there where the house is anyway. This was a mouldy mess. That there, they used to be my back doors. They were. Them French doors were my back doors. And in the winter, when you come out here in the winter, it was just moss. It was moss, mould, like, ugh, just like that out there now. And that's the reason why there's stuff going on out there. I'm just trying to get rid of the moss. I need one. When did I go for a wee? I need one more wee. One more wee. I'm bursting. Right. So, I just divulged, that's the word, isn't it? I just divulged to my wife that I'd started the bacon fries and the scampi fries. And she was like, whoa, I want some of them. I want some scampi fries. Didn't you, Mel? She said yes. Brad, £10 super chat. Cheers, Si. Keep up the hard work, but sort out a group meet for all the followers. I'm sure we'd pack a venue for a night. It's something which I would love to do. I talked earlier on about how unorganised I am. If somebody was willing to take on the challenge of sorting out a meetup, then I think that would be blooming brilliant. But I'm one of the most kind of like unorganised people on this planet. Hey, so thanks for the £10 super chat, Brad. Really appreciate it. Hey Simon, just in for my birthday dinner for the wife and trying some IPA. Fell over at Summit from Mazda, not too bad, good. Talk about perfect, Chris. I'm here for the young Churchill lookalike. Scampy fries lemon. You pee more than my granny, and she'd be. Well, I know, Mark. I know it's a ongoing thing. Pork strashing's a must with a pint of Guinness. I'm only just having my first beer, and Simon is pretty. Yep. What do we know? 20 to 10. So I'll tell you what happened, Rob. I had a text message off Mel to say that she was working in another shop and that she was going to be late home, and that her pizza that we normally cook on a Friday, cook it for me later. So I went, yeah, job done with that. I'll eat my pizza an hour earlier. So I reviewed, I thought this is a great opportunity to review this pizza. And then I've eaten an hour earlier. And then, of course, Stone Crow. My problem is I normally eat pizza at about 6 o'clock. I'm normally doing the Stone Crow about 7. And I'm still like, ugh, like belly full of pizza at 7 o'clock if I eat at 6. So I ate at 4 o'clock. I reviewed, I had this in the freezer from Iceland, the pepperami triple top pizza. And I reviewed that at 4 o'clock this afternoon. So by the time 7 o'clock come round, for once, I wasn't like, oh God, like I got a belly full of pizza. So I had a Weiss beer, then I had another Weiss beer, then I had some lager, now I'm having... So it didn't take long for me. It never has. You know. We tried. So I arrived in Leeds. Let me read Rob's question. I seldom get a chance to tune in live. Nice to join in for the beer. Yeah, absolutely, Rob. Absolutely. And I'm going to tell a story. So this is Rob at Hopscene, sorry. If you haven't, please go and subscribe to his channel. He's a great friend of mine. He really is. He's a great friend. Go and subscribe to Hopscene. He's in the chat. He's a great guy. Now, I got a 6 o'clock in the morning train once from Cadoxton to Cardiff Central. I then jumped on the 7 o'clock train and I went up to Leeds. I was greeted by Rob, Stuart Pickard, and there was somebody else as well. There was 3 of us. There was 4 of us, 3 of them, 1 of me. Who was the other person? My apologies. There was 4 of us. Rob, Stuart Pickard, somebody else and me. I got into Leeds on a Friday afternoon, 12 o'clock. and we went round all the pubs. We had food in Bunderbust, which was amazing. We had green fries. I still remember the green fries we had in Bunderbust. We had loads of beer, went around loads of pubs, and everybody who knows me knows that I can't really handle my booze. I remember, because the next day we were brewing at Northern Monk. We were brewing an custard cream pale ale. A custard cream pale ale at Northern Monk. And oh my god, I remember waking up in the morning like, oh God, like, and I've always suffered with these horrendous hangovers, like mind-splitting, can't sit up hangovers, like, whoa. And we managed, I don't know how we managed it, but we went and brewed the next day at Northern Monk. And then we had a party in the night. It was the first ever, and me and Rob, or mainly Rob, because Rob organised it, it was the first ever Hop City. It was like a groundbreaking event. I think off the top of my mind it was called Hopulus Lupulus. Hopulus Lupulus. It was the first ever Northern Monk Beer Festival that the next year turned into Hop City. And the rest is history. Northern Monk, Hop City. Rob and me a little bit sorted that out. Yeah, good times. I remember everything. I remember all. I forget the bad stuff that happens in my life. There's a lot of that rubbish, of course. I like to try my best to concentrate on the good things that have happened in my life. The friends that I've made along the way, the times that I've had with those friends along the way. And I forget the rubbish, you know. Remember that time I made that video, knock knock, council on the door. The reason why I don't talk about that stuff on the channel is because I forget about that. It's like, for me, I don't want to think about that stuff, you know? Nobody's perfect in life. Nobody's perfect. Meet up in Nottingham. Yeah, let's do it. Nobody's perfect. Everybody does stuff that, you know, like, I don't think anybody makes every single right decision in their lives. I like to concentrate on friends and the stuff I've done that's good in life. The bad stuff, you know, I think everybody makes bad decisions, don't they? Right, I've just noticed we got 392 likes. 392 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Can we do 400 likes? Hit the like button down below. 400 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Let's go. Let's do it. Come on. 8 more likes to go. Ah, Nigel, yeah. I found that quite hard. Big Kev's perfect. And then Matthew was like, yeah, they're after you too. Al Humphries, I'm going to see Mr. Bungle in June. Bungle, mate. Man is the sum of his mistakes, Shakespeare. If I press the like anymore, I'll go back. Yeah, we got 400 likes. 400 likes. We did it. Steve Wright. It's hard, isn't it? I stopped listening to Radio 2 after Ken Bruce, Steve Wright, when they left Radio 2, I stopped listening. Do you know we talked earlier on about why I don't watch football anymore, why I don't watch Match of the Day anymore? Well, it's the same reason why I don't listen to radio anymore from the BBC. It used to be a familiar voice. I used to work on the building sites. I used to work for myself. Everybody of a certain age group listened to Radio 2. What was her name? Jo Whiley. Jo Whiley. She was on radio. Jo Whiley was on Radio 1. She was great on Radio 1. Really great. I was a big fan. And I think that she was the only one I listened to on Radio 1. I was always more of an older, in my head, like an older listener anyway. Jo Whiley went to Radio 2, brilliant for me. But I used to listen to Ken Bruce, Steve Wright. It was great. And then kind of like my workday finished and I'd go to the pub. And so Steve Wright would be the man who kind of like rounded off my radio day. I don't listen to the radio anymore. I couldn't tell you who is on Ken Bruce's spot. I couldn't tell you who was on Steve Wright's spot. I've forgotten radio altogether. Podcast, I don't even know. Everybody's banging on about podcasts lately. Everybody's like, I'm like, where do I even find a podcast? Like, where are these things? BBC radio stations now are awful. Smooth country all the way. Yeah, but I don't know where I would find a podcast. I really don't know. I still think of radio as tuning something in over there. I haven't connected with podcasts yet. I haven't what's this now? Might be needed with the beer niche. Matthew. But we've discussed the bunker enough tonight. I'm not fobbing you off. We've talked about it a lot. I remember Steve Wright, 8891, great times. Yeah. Steve Wright, The Afternoon Will Miss the Fella Like Hell. Terry Wogan, Simon Bates, Steve Jeffrey. So there was a time on Radio 2. There was a time. Terry Wogan, Ken Bruce, Steve Wright, and Jeremy Vine. Jeremy Vine, he kind of like, it was good. And then Steve Wright in the afternoon. I just don't know, where I would tune into radio, where I would find my radio now, because I was never, I mean this with the greatest of respects, I really do. I never liked Scott Mills on Radio 1. I just didn't like it. I don't know what he's like on Radio 2. He might be great. He might be great on Radio 2. I don't know. I just didn't like him on Radio 1, so I never transferred to listening to Scott Mills on Radio 2. So I never bothered. So I've never listened to Scott Mills at all. So I'm in this wilderness at the moment. Wilderness and I realise it. I realise it because my parents are big, they listen to the radio all of the time. I realise that there should be something in the background all of the time. There should be a podcast or a radio station going on all the time. Scott used to crack me up. Miles Crimsey and the others were horrendous. Yeah. I need to find something radio-wise to watch. Listen to, even. Oh, Don, do you remember the girl? Yes, yeah, I do, yeah. Even Radio 5 used to be decent, but the current and a massive turner. This is the thing, it's like, well, this, everything's political, isn't it? Everything's political. These days, everything's bloody political. Like, it's like, I found the reason. Right, I'm going to talk about it. The choices I made there were because I wasn't guided by what I should do in life, by the directions that I should take in life. I become that far, like so far away from radio and the BBC, and like if you watch a police documentary or some kind of drama, police drama on the TV, 100% of the time, the person that did a bad thing on the TV drama was caught, and there was a consequence. And that's because Charlie says, meow, 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 me, me, him. That's because there's a consequence, and there has to be a consequence because they stopped making political broadcasts on the TV. They wrapped it all up in EastEnders and Casualty and The Bill and all of that other stuff. So the moment I stopped watching the BBC and the radio and having stuff pumped into my mind was the moment that I went, I can do what I want out there. Because what I realised was in life, can you remember on the news about 7 years ago, 6 or 7 years ago, on the news, there was an awful lot of kind of like TV stuff directed towards people being, unfortunately, stabbed in London. And it never kind of like correlated. So the TV police documentaries talked about like everybody was caught and everybody went to prison. But in reality, nobody was getting caught and everybody was having their and nobody would care. And I was like, so we're being taught this by The Bill or by some other detective drama. But in reality, this is going on over here. And nothing was correlating. Nothing was real, was it? Nothing was like this isn't real. So I just did my own thing out there. I just went, you know what? Let's test the water. Let's do what I'm going to do out there. And over a year later, I'm talking to you live on YouTube. And my instincts of what might have happened or should have happened if I was watching a TV program. Yeah. Burnside. I want to have someone without telling Joffrey first, like he was family, and we'll be back home. 440 likes. PC Stamper, yeah. The bills are soap, yeah, totally. The bill. Not keen, says Sean. The point is, TV is control, isn't it? TV is control. It's all control. The moment, this is my message, the moment you switch it off, the moment you switch off television, the moment you switch off radio, the moment you like disconnect from the constant like in your head from the BBC and from the radio, the moment you can really start living your life, the moment you can really go, hang on a minute, there's nobody really out there doing anything about anything, is there? Do you know what I've started doing? I tell you what I've started doing. You know, like you have big stuff. Do you know you have big stuff that you probably should take to the dump? I've been taking it to the supermarkets. Like big litter trays. I took like weighing scales. I took a massive set of weighing scales and I lifted the bin off Tesco and I shoved these flipping massive whale scales in their bin and put the lid back down. And I thought, like, because you have to make an appointment. You have to make an appointment these days to go to see the skip people, the dumb people with your car. You have to go like a book an appointment. I'm not booking an appointment. I'm not gonna book an appointment. I'm gonna take my way. I'm gonna leave it in the. So what I do, you know, like big stuff like mattresses. I'll get a mattress. I'll open the boot up of the car. I'll duck down. I'll have a look around. Make sure no one's looking. I'll pull this mattress out of the car and I'll slide it underneath the car. I'll slide a mattress underneath the car. And then I'll go and do my shopping. I probably shouldn't be telling you this. I'll go and do my shopping. So by the time I've done my shopping, I've forgotten that I put this mattress underneath my car. like I put all the shopping in the boot. And I reverse back and I'm like, oh, little bump there. And I'll drive off and there's a mattress in the car park of the supermarket. I just think to myself, like if you stop watching EastEnders, if you stop watching Coronation Street, if you stop watching like all of the other stuff that you're told not to do in life, like then it's just like I laugh to myself, like I'm laughing to myself because you can imagine, can you, the security guard, he's locking up like Tesco's car park. And he's like, oh God, I gotta get rid of this damn mattress. It's just... just... The moment people... This is the point. The moment you've got to book an appointment to go and chuck a mattress in the tip, the moment there's a certain percentage of people like me out there that go, do you know what? Absolutely no chance. I'm not going to sit at my computer, make appointments to go and fill my car with mattresses and then take them over. I'm just going to go shopping. I'm just going to, and I'm going to dump my mattress in Tesco's car park. Break your packing. Exactly that. Drive off. It's there. Woo! Too much sat on the floor to cram a mattress in anyway, yeah. It's the end of the day. Matthew, looking in the rearview mirror laughing. The point is, I nearly fell over. The point is, well, I don't like... It's the control of it all, isn't it? It's the control. It's like... Hear the siren. Flipping heck, they're coming. The point is that none of us like really to be controlled, do we? I worked in an office job once. I worked in an office job and we had this guy, and he said all his job was to do, we're all on the phones. I was really young. I used to sell mobile phones to people all over the UK. It was called First Line Mobile. It was a corrupt company, but they had hundreds of people working for him. And there was a man at the front, and he'd sit there and he'd look and he'd make sure everybody was on the phone. The moment you weren't on the phone, he was like a scanner. He was just scanning all day. He'd sit there for 8 hours, and he'd just be doing this. The moment you weren't on the phone, get on the phone. And you'd be phoning the next poor customer you were selling a dodgy mobile phone contract to. And like literally like commission and bonuses to sell this poor mobile phone contract to this poor person, whoever was on the end of the phone to. And my point is, I used to slide under the table. I wasn't being paid. If I slid under the table, I wouldn't be paid. But in my mind, this person wasn't controlling me. He wasn't controlling me. I was like, under the table, like he wasn't controlling me because I was either, but I wasn't being paid. It wasn't a big, of course, being paid was important. It was really important. But there was also in my mind like this like, you know, like you're not gonna like look at me and go, you're not on the phone. Get on the phone. It's like I'm gonna slide under the table, and you're not gonna point your finger at me. You know, I just don't like that kind of like. I've been self-employed for as long. I've been self-employed for a long time, and it's the reason why I'm still in this house. It's the reason why I have a small mortgage and I don't want to move, and I don't feel the pressure to have a big mortgage and a nice house and a nice car, because I would be back in that position of like, you have to conform. You have to conform. You have to do this and you have to do that and you have to do this and you have to do this and you have to do this. And I don't want that. I don't want that in my life. I'd rather somebody poke a finger in my eye and say, you live in a crap house and you have a crap car. I'd rather that. Because then I can go, oh yeah, you just conform, don't you? You just have a grey Audi. You just have a grey Audi and you've got grey windows and you've got a grey front door. Because everybody else has. Everybody's got a grey front door now. Everybody's got grey windows and everybody's got a grey Audi. What do they call it? Grey mania? Oh, I also had a grey mattress. Sorry, Matthew. I didn't realise you had a grey Audi. Sorry. 50. He's overrunning. Is it 10 o'clock? Oh my goodness me, it's 10. I gotta go. I've gotta go. Thank you very much. I've gone over. I actually put the old metal can in the wrong bin sometimes just to be a rebel. Yeah, Big Kev. I don't think it will mean the end of the world, but in my mind, I have some control. Yes, the man landed on the moon. Of course he did. I'm not giving off that kind of message, am I? I'm not giving off that kind of message. I'm not giving off a message of men didn't land on the moon. Of course man landed on the moon. We've seen it on the telly. One for the road. Right. I'm going to go. Matthew, you don't own a grey Audi. Right. Love you all, guys. I'm going. Has anybody got grey windows or a grey front door or a grey Audi? Put your hands up. Anybody say yes? Anybody say yes if they got a grey front door and a grey windows and a grey Audi? Put your fingers up. Grey hair. Bye, dude. No. Nobody conforms to grey mania here. Cool, very cool. Have a look. Everybody's like, what? Have a look. Have a look at people's front doors and windows. Everyone's gone grey. It's like that horrible dark grey colour. Grey mania. Right, I'm going. See you all later. Stone the Crows. Goodbye.